Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now this is the Benelli TRK 502X and it just got extremely important. Well, you might be asking, why has the TRK 52X just got so important? Well, that's because Benelli want this bike in everybody's garage, and they've done a price drop for exactly that reason. But I've got better than that, even better. I know the place where you can get this on the road at an unbelievable mega deal. But first of all, let's have a look at this awesome machine. Now, doesn't it look absolutely epic? It's got this real big, huge adventure style look to it. It's up there in regards to looks and size to the big 1000cc's. But of course, this isn't. It's half of that, but it has the weight of 230 kilograms. So it doesn't feel like a light 500 that's just going to fall over. It's got that real rugged and big presence out on the road. But talking about the weight and the specs, let's go over every single spec this bike has to offer. So let's start at the front and the twin discs for ultimate stopping power. The front forks have 160 millimeters of travel, giving it 220 millimeters of ground clearance, meaning that this should be a lot of fun and very smooth on those gravelly roads. This 500cc engine produces 47.6 brake horsepower. It has LED running lights, LED indicators and LED rear lights. It has this beautiful silver polished exhaust, but shall we have a listen to the note this engine makes? Spoked wheels, 19 front, 17 rear with Metzeler tyres, adjustable clutch and brake lever, a nice, easy to read LCD display with a good old fashioned rev counter. I love that. It has an 820 millimeter seat height. That means me at 5'8", I'm on my tippy toes. Give me that really tall adventure style feeling. So with all of the boring stuff out of the way, with all of those specs done and dusted, what is the Benelli like out on the road? Well, let's go and find out. Okay, so the Benelli TRK 502X on the road. Let's start this properly with a 0 to 60. Let's see what the power's like from this 47.6 horsepower of pure Italian stallion. Are we ready? Here we go. Let's go. That's a nice solid pull. It's not 60. It's not throwing me back. It's not going, oh! It's just a nice, solid, smooth pull, but feels pretty plentiful. Now straight away, it feels a nice and a little bit nimble. The weight, it feels planted, but throwable, that I like. Not just that, instantly at this speed, the wind protection is there. I can feel it a very little bit on the top of my head, and that's it. It's got a really good wind protection with this front screen, the way they've shaped it, with obviously the hand guards and the way they've shaped even this tank that you're sort of tucked into it. The wind protection is there. Now, one of the big questions that often gets asked about these middleweight adventure bikes, these kind of 500cc sub bikes, is out on an adventure, when you're on the main roads, as in motorways, dual carriageways, or in America, highways, where the pace is a little bit quicker, what are they like? Because we all know some of these suffer from being right up there at the top of the rev range. You feel like you're revving the pants off of it. Well, let's find out what the 502 can do. Here we go, on a dual carriageway with a speed limit of 70 miles an hour. So sitting at 70 miles an hour, it holds at 6 grand, 6,000 revs. That is really comfortable and smooth. You're not revving the pants off of it. The red line's at 9,000. You could happily sit here at 70, no bother at all. No way will I now find out the top speed. Now, as we exit the dual carriageway, there is no way at all, in any way, that I know that you can sit there at 100 miles an hour on this bike. No way whatsoever. So basically, we all know now that you could easily overtake without any issue whatsoever. And another thing I love about this engine, what I really like, can you hear that noise? It sounds fruity, doesn't it? It's got that nice exhaust note. Now, a lot of these bikes have that kind of tinny, is how I could describe it, that sort of tinny noise. This sounds like a beast. That now moves me on to comfort, because this seat is so spongy. It's lovely. It's not hard, it's not horrible. This is a really nice seat. Now, I'm normally somebody that's quite happily going to moan about the seat comfort and how lack of padding that's in there and how it feels a little bit firm, but this feels really nice. What gives it that kind of all-day comfort? Now, you're very much in this adventure position again, that's already super comfortable. Legs are nice and straight with that slight curve down to give you that uber comfortable feeling, not being pushed back, not feeling like it's pushing you forwards onto the bars. These bars, as you can see, are very well shaped upwards, so I'd literally turn around and say there's no need for bar raisers on this bike, because again, it has a really nice neutral position, and they are adjustable, so you can tilt them a little bit more towards your away if you so wish. But as standard, this is super comfortable. And of course, now cornering with these beautiful Michelin tyres on, you can see it feels nice and well planted. And because it's not super light and makes you feel a little bit all over the place, it's got the weight to give it that planted feeling. The nimbleness is just great. It's like you are sailing on a cloud, and you can feel confident in tucking this into the bend. Even here in this more kind of slow town environment where we're having to brake, stop, start, it's busy, it's a pleasant place still to be on the 502. It doesn't feel like every time I turn the throttle I'm going to get thrown backwards, and I feel like I'm in a rush pace to get away from this. It will do these slow speeds with absolute ease, and having these crash bars, you know, for the plonkers in the cars, they get super close on the turn-ins and things. I kind of feel like I'm in a little bit of a tank. I'm a little less worried about anything clipping me, because the first thing they're going to hit and damage their car is of these mighty crash bars. Now let's have a look at the cockpit, and I want to start with, of course, the clocks, because you've got this beautiful rev counter, this old-fashioned type that I really like, and this LCD display. You've got no issues with sunlight because it's old school. It's got that old school feel to it. It works, it's good. Now you've got a gear counter, you've got a fuel gauge, you've got engine temperature, you've got your miles per hour, you've got your trip, and you've got your clock. Bada boom, bada bing. What more do you need? Now looking at the controls, what we've got, of course, is the old-fashioned flasher behind as well, so you can flash away at all the ladies, and then of course you can go main beam on, main beam off, for example. Then you've also got your indicators where they usually are. The switch gear feels quite good as well. The horn, is horny. Not just that, we're going to move on to the kill switch on the right hand side. Now this button just here, if you press this, they're backlit controls that you can turn on and off with this button here. You've got your hazards and you've got your engine start as well, and that's literally all you need. Everything in one place. It's not overcomplicated, it's not got jog dials and craziness going on, just simple and easy to use. But now, one of my most favourite parts. What do you look like out on the road? What does this bike look like when you're going along? How cool do you look? Well, let's find out in true 11 out of 10 style. Now for me, this bike is perfect for the adventure rider, the guy that doesn't need to ride at 100 miles an hour everywhere he goes, the guy that doesn't need to turn the throttle and get thrown off the back of his bike just to say he's got some power. This is for that adventurer that loves the smooth ride, the super comfortable seat, and just to chill and enjoy every moment of his adventure. But of course, you want to know exactly where the mega deal is to pick up this bike. Well, let me tell you, because that is motogb.co.uk, or pop down to one of their dealerships. And I know you're desperate for me to tell you the price, but I'm really sorry to say, if I do and you miss it, you're going to hate me forever. So to make my life super easy, I'm going to put a link down in the description for you so you can go and see exactly how much this costs on the road. But what I will say is, if you don't go and check it out and you wait, this mega deal's gonna go. So go and have a look, because it basically puts this Benelli TRK 502X, one of the most affordable adventure bikes on the market. Go and take a look. But if you've enjoyed this video, then please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all of the latest motorcycles here on YouTube, because the Helmet Head channel is bringing you review after review after review, and you don't want to miss them. But most of all, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. But if you have a friend that you think, do you know what, they're going to love this bike, share this video with them so they can see it in all of its glory. And I'll see you next time here on the Helmet Head channel. Ride safe and bye-bye for now.